complaint or they're a disgruntled employee that left us. They never leave any contact information, any way to get in touch.
I'm not talking about the rip-off reports. It doesn't matter what people write there. It's pretty much clear what you guys do. I'm actually a big supporter of the website called Ebola Monkey Boy. I'm not sure if you know about it or not, and I help people to find the scam artists who deal with Nigerian scams, and this is a big interest to me. So I'm a big participator in the community, and I try to report people like you. I'm not sure why no one else did it before, but I'm gonna do this. And
I know, but what I'm a little bit confused with is how you really know what it is that we do here.
It's pretty okay. Maybe I should explain for people who'll be listening to this conversation before. Basically, what you do is you contact us, and you try to sell us this thing for $27,000 or $28,000 or whatever. And yeah, it's really nice. You guys have a studio. You guys know how to do video shooting. I know how to do it myself too. It doesn't cost $27,000 to shoot a 5-minute video. Okay, it takes about a couple hours and a little bit of knowledge about Adobe Premiere program to shoot a combine the video together. And then you guys get the check, and then you just procrastinate and take a really long time to either pretend that you're showing us on TV or not showing us somewhere at all. And then it doesn't cost that much money to get the advertising on TV. For $27,000, I can get a lot of exposure with my local TV stations. Like I can go around the world, as you're claiming, and you obviously wouldn't be able to do the same too. So this is what you do. You do this in the lines of it's pretty much legal, of course. I paid $27,000, and you give me a 5-minute, nicely done video. That's really amazing. But honestly, I can do the same thing for $1,000 or less. And this is why I'm saying that other people haven't had a chance to expose you completely, but I will, and I will do this. I will report you to Google, Yahoo, and MSN. I will create a website with all the information that you send me on it, with all this recording, and I'm actually going to post it on Google Video too, and so people can listen to it more. So it was really bad that you called us, guys, and you wasted 45 minutes of my time, and my time costs money. But I'm going to spend a little bit of my time to actually do something bad for you guys. So.
Yeah, but I still don't understand. I mean,
what is it you don't understand, Nick?
Is that you're telling us that we're scamming people out of their money when we're not. We don't.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you just shoot people a video for $27,000, and you go ahead.
We do air our shows. We have thousands of hours a day.
I contacted some of the stations that you provided there. There's no one who knows about you, or people are saying don't deal with companies like you because it's a total scam. The production companies don't deal with companies like you to shoot videos.
Well, I mean, let me ask you if I could.
Let me tell you something. We get contacted by people like you from television, but they don't ask us to pay for being on the show. And this is how it's done in the industry. You're telling me that you guys are going to ask me to pay $27,000 to be exposed in your program. You should pay me to be exposed to be in your program. Isn't that true, Nick?
No, I am asking you if you would allow us to prove to you that we do air. I don't see how you can say that we don't air our programs if you don't know that for sure.
I know this for sure because I have never seen you or heard about you before, and the companies I called have nothing to do with you, and they say don't deal with scam artists like you are.
But that's incorrect. That's incorrect information, and I can prove it to you.
Can you please prove it to me and the future listeners of this recording?
Well, absolutely, but can you tell me that you're going to not try to slander our names if we prove it?
No, because it's illegal. It's illegal to do this. You guys have a lot of websites to jump you up in the Google search and other ones, and they're spam websites. You guys have no whois information. They're located somewhere in Mumbai, India, apparently, and there's other techniques that you guys use. It's illegal and it's not ethical. And I don't know why no one else done it before. You guys spend a lot of money on that, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to take it away from you.
But I don't see what you're saying. We do air our programs. We are not what any of those things say, and I can prove all that information.
All the things that say about you on the internet are your website set up specifically by you to jump you up and high in search engines, and the press releases that you do are done by you. So what are you trying to tell me? There's nothing that talks about you and your company on the internet besides your own press releases. No one knows about your company, and none of those TV stations heard about you before. So what you do is you go and buy some airtime on some station, and yeah, maybe you play it somewhere, but how does it cost me $27,000, Nick?
Yes,
I think it's pretty ridiculous what you do to people. It's one of the more legal scams, as I would call it. So this is why I'm not going to go to police, because it's pointless. So I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to expose you and do more damage for you, so people will be aware of who you are. And obviously you had to stop dealing with the platinum what's it called, platinum recording company, Platinum Television Group it was called. So obviously you changed some websites and tried to change some names, but it's not going to work, unfortunately, Nick. You talked to the wrong people.
Okay, well, you're still inaccurate with your information, so I can have the owner of the company or media person talk to you about...
No, you don't. I would like to get reimbursed for the time you wasted, for my time you wasted. So are you going to reimburse me for the time that you wasted of my life?
No,
I was truly believed that Mike called me, and I spoke to him. I told him all the answers for 45 minutes. I'm a really busy man, and he just wasted my time. And then you called me again today trying to make me feel like I'm talking to some executive producer, and you're going to ask me the same questions again, reading the same script. You guys are just basic scam artist telemarketers. Is that what you are?
No, absolutely not.
So...
obviously, I'm not going to change your opinion.
No, obviously you're not going to change my opinion. As I said, you guys are going out of Google, going out of Yahoo, going out of MSN. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of damage to you, and I'm sure he'll spend a lot of money doing this. So if you change your mind and would like to work some kind of a deal here, maybe you can give us a call again, but in a different terms. How about this?
I don't see what you're trying to ask us of.
I'm not...
What do you... I am willing to tell you that we can prove to you that our programs air as scheduled and we do everything that we say we're going to do. And you're telling me that I'm not going to be able to convince you anyway otherwise. So, what do you, I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm curious. How would you be able to prove this, Nick?
We have affidavits of all of our airing. Our programs... we have tons of companies that we've worked with that can say that they have worked with us and it's been a pleasurable experience. 99% of the companies that we work with are happy. So I could have you speak to all of them. You could deal with it in every way. But
you said I have to first pay you the money, and then I would be able to get access to the database of people whom I can talk to. Didn't you just say this before?
No,
So it doesn't make sense. Why would I give you the money, and then you're saying it qualifies me to find out more information? I think it usually works the other way, right?
No, let me stop you. I never asked you for money in order to speak to people who have been on our program.
You said we first have to show some kind of a commitment and qualify in order to be presented with more information.
I said that if you would like to speak to somebody who's been on our program and we have an interest in putting you on our show, that we would be willing to give you those people.